Hello, and welcome to the revival of one of the greatest sport programmes Guild TV ever produced. Welcome to the return of UOB Sports Report. I'm your host, Jack Proctor, succeeding from the great Tom Garry, and we'll be giving you a monthly insight into some of the many sports that Uni of Birmingham have to offer. Coming up on the programme tonight, we'll be showing highlights from the BUCS netball games. We'll be hearing from the men's tennis about their pre-match preparations and unorthodox post-match meals. And the BUCS One's women's cricket team were in action this week, making the national indoor finals. Stay tuned to find out how they got on and if they brought the glory back to Edgbaston. But first, let's take a look at the latest scores from this week, commencing January the 27th, and find out just how our BUCS teams got on this week. Let's take a look at last week's netball game, where the Birmingham Ones were in action against Loughborough Lightning. We'll now leave you to Burn FM to commentate.
The Northern Premier Division leaders are looking to get a strong start here in this contest. They're undefeated so far. 1-0 to Loughborough. Birmingham look for a quick reply. Good combination between the goal attack and wing attack, and they get it shot away. But not this time. Loughborough launched a counter-attack here. And they're in again, and it's chaos around the hoop. The goal attack shown great endeavour. Come to the goal shoot. She doesn't miss. Birmingham with a rare scoring chance here. Goal shoot hits the rim. They really have to be more clinical here, Birmingham, if they want a result. Comes down the other end. And Loughborough are clinical. And once again, the goal shoot left completely free. And she scores again. Birmingham are a long way back on the scoreboard here. But these quick exchanges are making chances. They've got one back. Great combination with the wing attack there. And they get the shot away. Another goal. Birmingham seems to be growing into this game. The quick combinations are getting some points on the board. Another chance taken. It's been a rough day for Birmingham's goalkeeper today. As the goal shoot scores again. Oh, and it's absolute pinball around the Birmingham hoop here. But a goal shoot comes away. You can't give them this many chances. A great take by Birmingham's keeper there. And the counter-attack can start. She's got it back looking for the forward pass. Oh, she's completely sold the defender there. She gets the shot away. That's a good goal. The change in ends doesn't seem to have any effect on Loughborough. And the goal shoot, same story. In again. Outstanding defensive work by the red centre there. And their counter-attack can begin. Look for another combination on the edge probably. There it is. They're in. They've got to thank their centre for that. Great move all round from Birmingham. Birmingham making full use of the court here. Pass across the face of the hoop. Another combination. An excellent team move here, and it's been capped off. A rare moment as a goal shoots involved in the build-up here. She receives it back, and she simply cannot miss. Oh, our physicality's been extraordinary today. Another composed finish. Dying moments of the game. Will Birmingham find that combo once more? It's there. They're in. Another goal. The home side beating 63 points to 46. Loughborough remain undefeated in the league.
What happened last Wednesday? Tough day.
Yeah, not a great result from us. It was like a promotion chance, and I guess we kind of watched it.
Yeah, but 3 more matches for the rest of the season, so yeah.
Just got to end strong, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I just played when I was in school. I had like lessons every week at school, and then I just found out I was quite good at it. So I started just playing, like going to academies and stuff.
Okay.
And then playing tournaments at the weekend and like missing some school to do those tournaments, and then came to Birmingham and then joined the team. Yeah.
I think it's pretty similar for me. I only started getting like super serious when I was in secondary school, so about like 13, and the tennis scene was still quite competitive. So naturally, like I started to train a lot, play for school, and that just continued until I came here to uni. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I think it's just fun to be part of a team when you're playing. Like we're probably just used to playing tournaments for ourselves. I just go into like a place with like loads of teenagers and they don't like chat to each other. Trying to play, like trying to win for each other is quite a nicer feeling.
Yeah,
just
I mean, like for myself, I'm really grateful for the team because like I came overseas, international student, and I think that I've been able to integrate really well because everyone here is like so nice.
Yeah.
And met a lot of new people, made a lot of great friends, and it is fun, to, especially like when we're away, when we go and play away against other unis, and then we always make sure that we have good Mackie session after each fixture that we play. So really enjoying it so far.
Usually it's you on the Orcs in my car when we're driving, with all sorts on, like what was it, like Arctic Monkeys and stuff, which is tough. And then I think we've been to McDonald's every single match
I think
we've played.
That's the only ritual that we have. Yeah, it's
like,
a must-do to
like win or lose.
Wrap up the day.
Yeah, these sports nights. We've got like the big social tournaments. There's one tomorrow. There's lots of like team socials as well. Like we went bowling as well. Like campus league as well, like hockey, netball and football. So there's enough to do like with your tennis friends without having to play tennis. Sometimes which is nice. Just wholesome, I think.
Spending time with.
Yeah, like a few people in tennis I've known for like 4 years now. So it's nice to like build relationships in sport. Like when you join university, you just kind of like you'll be friends with those people for like long after you graduate.
Yeah.
So.
My favorite memory was when we beat Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I think that was great. Yeah. I had a really close match. I was really happy to win it. Yeah. So that was it for me.
Yeah, I don't know what mine is. I've had a few years. Maybe you winning against Nottingham 4 just before Christmas, actually.
Okay.
Winning that third set tiebreak. Yeah, I think just like seeing like, I don't know, getting like a team win, even when I've like maybe haven't won, but like just supporting on the balcony or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably like, you know.
Like we play matches like individually, but the wins like and the losses we take together as a team.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best part of it.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. It's tough. See you later.
See you, man.
And now it's time for the main focus of our episode, the BUCS women's cricket first team. The ladies travelled to Edgbaston for the indoor finals, looking for their first win in the competition in 19 years. Did they bring the glory back to Brum? Let's find out. Well, it's been quite a start for the BUCS indoor women's cricket team today at the finals, beating Sheffield Hallam by 12 runs. I'm currently joined with Katie Harmon and Elizabeth Clune. Thank you for taking the time to take this interview. It's been quite some year for BUCS women's cricket. 10 out of 12 wins in 2024. The ones finishing unbeaten in the heats. A win against Sheffield Hallam. What is the secret for your success?
We've got quite a large freshers cohort who have really taken to the team really quickly, thanks to our two captains, really helping bring us in. As a freshman myself, it's been really lovely to show up and immediately feel welcome. So I think that team feeling has helped us massively.
I think also we've been at this standard for the last couple of years now. We were at BUCS indoor finals last year and unfortunately didn't finish on the podium, but this year I feel like we can do. We've just got Caitlin Belcher, who's just been back from the European Championships where she's just won with the England 11, so feeling good.
Well, talking on the topic of the Sheffield Hallam game, it was a game filled with absolutely quality moments. If there's any moment from that game that you could stick out in particular to talk about, what would that be?
I think for me it would be Esther's catch. Esther's come into the club this year as a fresher and isn't even a wicket keeper and took one of the best catches I've ever seen. She was behind the stumps, fumbled it initially and then it hit the back wall and she dived backwards to catch it again. And it just kind of shows her commitment as a fresher.
Do we agree with that, Elizabeth? Is that the moment of the match?
Yeah, it was a classic cricket moment. it was quite funny to watch, but a catch is a catch. So yeah, well done, Esther.
And one final question today. Based on Uni of Birmingham's hot run of form, I'm sure yourself and the team are feeling very confident, but there is some fierce competitions. Which potential opponents do you feel will be the toughest test for Birmingham today?
I think for us in our group stage, we've got Sheffield, Hallam, Kent and Portsmouth. We've obviously just beaten Sheffield. Kent would be our ones who are kind of most close to wanting to beat. So.
Yeah, then we played 2 friendlies against Notts on Thursday. We won one and we lost one. So if we get to play them today, it'd be interesting to see how the tie-break goes. But I back us to win every time.
Well, as a Nottingham lad, I'm sure I'll be happy to hear that Nottingham are doing well, but they're not quite the Uni of Birmingham. The ladies take on Kent next. Hopefully they do well there. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. The day started off with a dominant display from the hosts, beating Sheffield Hallam by 12 runs in their opener. That was then followed by a close shave against Kent, with Birmingham managed to pick up the victory by just 3 runs. Small margins, but it's these margins that make winners. And then the most dominant display of them all. The women managed to see off Portsmouth by 62 runs, with an emphatic display from Gemma Porter and Elizabeth Clune. We managed to get an interview after the group stages with UOB's own European champion, Caitlin Belcher and Gemma Porter. Undefeated and unbelievable are just 2 words to describe the group stage that we've just witnessed from the BUCS First Teams Women's Cricket. I'm joined by Caitlin Belcher and Gemma Porter. First to you, Caitlin. A word on Gemma Porter, actually, your teammate. 38 runs and 2 wickets in the first 2 games. 28 runs versus Portsmouth in Game 3. You're clearly an experienced cricketer at a very high level, which we'll get to shortly. But I'd just like a quick word on your teammate, if that's okay.
Yeah, I think like you said, Gemma's had a brilliant 2 games, and I think Gemma, having captained us for the last 2 years, she has such experience, and I think that shows. Like, she knows the game, she knows how to play it, and is a player that we really value. I think in the run up to this competition, we missed her on one of the rounds, and it was a big loss with both the bat and the ball. So then for her to come back in and put in 2 big performances has been really good.
I'm sure Gemma values your feedback just as much as we do, but this is for you, Gem. Congratulations on making it through to the knockouts. A rather dominant display from the team, winning 3 games out of 3. What will be done going into the semi-finals to maintain such a high standard of performance?
We've got a few hours break, which is quite nice, and then we're playing, we think, Cardiff Met in the semis. So I think we'll just have a bit of a rest and then reset to make sure we can bring the energy and intensity into the next round.
Thank you very much, Jen. But a final word on your teammate, Caitlin Belcher. For those of you who don't know, we are actually joined by women's cricketing royalty here in Caitlin Belcher, a European champion, top wicket taker in the championship with 12, unbeaten in the Midlands A-League, and now unbeaten in the group stages. Caitlin, you must be tired of winning. How do you stay grounded with all the success?
I think live with Katie Harmon, you've got to be when she says stuff like that. But no, it's been really nice to obviously go over to Malaga and get a few games in, and gives you a little bit of confidence over the winter. And then obviously with the uni, for us to just be on a winning streak, it's amazing, and we hope to continue it in the next games.
There we have it, 2 excellent players from an excellent team. Hopefully Birmingham home to continue their form in the semi-final. The ladies then faced Cardiff in the semis with another 28-run victory, making the final against Exeter. But it unfortunately just wasn't meant to be this year, as they went on to lose by 15 balls to Exeter. Despite losing the final, the women's first team won the heart of all of those watching, putting in a superbly professional display to take home the silver medal. Well, that's about all we've got time for this week. A little insight into Birmingham's wide world of sports. I've been Jack Proctor. This has been Sports Report. Goodbye.